The kitty has come back upstairs. Kitty, let's see what he's doing. Kitty, what are you up to? Oh, now he wants to go outside again. Kitty, you're just saying hello to everyone? Where are you? It's so dark. Aw. You want to go outside? Okay, I won't keep you in here. He just had to make sure that I was okay, that I knew where he was. He's a good kitty that way, like, that I'm not too concerned. Have a good time. Oh, he's just like going out the door ever so slightly, like he's not running out like he usually does. Well, let's come out here with him. I mean, it's dark out here though. But he's standing right on the top of the stairs. And his tail is still very active. He's just making his rounds. He came in, he waddled a little. He let me know his tail was very active. He checked out the basement, he came back up. Now he's outside, like making sure that the perimeter is safe for Mama, right? He always does. And also that I know for the rest of the evening that he's okay. Because when he's gone for more than like a day or like 2 or 3 days, like I know who to talk to. I have a couple friends that like he'll like go hang out with them, and he knows who my friends are. And then like my friend Ruth, like if he's gone for 3 days, I pretty much know that he's in Ruth's backyard, and I know Ruth from church. And then my friend Valerie is like his second mom. She's the one that named him Bella. Didn't know that he had a name, so I call him Easter. That's the name that I gave him. And then Bella, the spooky kitty, because his mom Val and his other, like mom and dad Val and Tom, they're more spooky. So, and Bella's a spooky name, so he's Bella the spooky kitty sometimes. But his tail was very active, and he did waddle slightly. I don't know what that means. Does that mean that time for like, is it turkey time? And it is Jake, who I have a crush on. Is he a turkey because he's not calling like me? Or his best friend, Michael, who keeps like looking at his phone, like really like sad, like every single day. I think that Jake's not calling him because he knows they're gonna be best friends. Do I know that? No, I don't know that. So I'm not gonna think that I like know everything, like, oh, like Jake and I are together already and stuff. I mean, that's the way like witches think, you know. Does he think that I'm with him? He's right if like that's what he thinks. I'm not with anybody else but him. And I hope it stays that way forever. And I think it will, actually, honestly. That's what I want. I hope that that's also what he wants. He should call Michael and be best friends with Michael so that Michael might give him my number if he wants to talk to me. I mean, I find it hard to believe he wouldn't want to talk to the kitty, but I won't ever use that as a weapon. I won't ever use the kitty as like, oh, you don't want to talk to the kitty? Like, that's not very nice. I would never do that. I would just think that he would want to see the kitty and that he would want to, like, get a hold of the kitty. And I would never keep the kitty away from him. Of course not. I could only hope they would come to see the kitty because, like, the kitty loves Jake a lot. The kitty, here's a story about the kitty and Jake. The kitty has been around like billions of years before Jake ever was. But as long as there was Jake, the kitty knew of Jake. And as long as there was Jake, I think that I have known of Jake as well. But the kitty was there long before Jake or I ever were. Do you like this story? It's a story that I'm going to tell all of the little ones. They should know the story of how the kitty has always known Jake and how the kitty can't wait to see Jake again. And that maybe that's one of the only purposes the kitty ever came back here for, was to see Jake. So, I mean, I'm going to be so happy when Jake and the kitty see each other for the first time. And the kitty is going to see when Jake sees me for the first time. Is the kitty going to tell anybody? Only the kitty will know how that goes. And Jake will know because he'll be there. But the kitty will be able to see exactly what goes down. I don't think that anybody in the world loves Jake as much as the kitty. And that's just that. That's why I'm really looking forward to Jake seeing the kitty for the first time, because the kitty anticipates his arrival. I think his whole life he's been waiting for Jake. I know for the kitty's whole life he's been waiting for Jake and that he loves him. And it's going to be so funny when they see each other for the first time. So, I mean, I think it's going to be funny when Jake talks to Michael for the first time, if they ever talk to each other, and if this is even a real thing. I would find it hard to believe that you would not want to talk to these people if you were like Jake Kumaro. Why would you not want to talk to these people? Like, I would definitely want to talk to, like, me, like, as if I'm the most interesting person. It's up to him, like, whether or not he wants to call Michael. I know that Michael thinks he's the greatest thing that ever happened. Like, like, I've never heard Michael talk about anybody, like, as excited as he talked about Jake, like, to me, like, thinking that everybody in Whitewater knows each other. And he's like, do you know who that is? And I'm like, I don't. I will look him up, since he's, like, this incredible person that, like, you really are, you have a lot of nice things to say about him. So, I could definitely use a new friend. I know Michael could definitely use a new friend, like a good influence. And he's also like, it's really funny. Like, I don't think he might have ever thought that I would ever ask Jake Kumaro out on a date. Like, or that, I mean, actually, when he was thinking about it, he's probably like, that could actually happen, right? Like, thinking about my cousin, not thinking that I'm like, you know, a burden or a liability or anything like that. Think about, like, you know, she actually is, like, I would actually set her up with him if I knew him, right? Maybe he kind of set me up with him, not thinking that, do you think that he kind of thought that it was a possibility? I didn't think so either. Well, I mean, if all people from Whitewater know each other, then let's know each other then. Let's know each other. I think that that's a great idea. On that note, peace.